Subscribe to my channel now. Remember to subscribe to my channel. See you. Let's take a look at the next Italian video. It looks same like the one in German, also in his home like that. It looks like he make the same kind of videos in every language. So let's take a look here on the Italian video number 3 here, less than 6 minutes, 5 minutes and 41 seconds only. Only 5 minutes and 41 seconds. Let's take a look. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look here on this video here. And of course he put this link here to link you. Learn a language at linkyou.com and also visit blog thelinguist.com. He put that in every video. He want to make a commercial for his language learning app and his website also. He just pretend to speak many languages so people will pay membership to his language learning app. But let's take a look. But let's see here if there's some polyglot here or someone I know. Polyglot monkey, you are a fucking asshole monkey, man. Okay, another fake polyglot YouTuber, or what is this? Okay. But he only put how many language, I'm not sure how many language this guy put here. French, Spanish, Austrian, Russian, only like 4 languages, so I don't know if he can speak those 4 languages or not. But let's forget this guy here and go back to Steve Kaufmann video. Okay, let's just forget this. Let's watch the video. But you can see it looks like he's looking down there. Same like the other video that I show in German. He looked down there to the side to read, and look, his eyes are almost closed, like always half closed like that. He makes his eyes half closed so you cannot see that he's looking down. He's looking down under the camera. He has some laptop under the camera that he look and read from. He has his laptop under the camera that he look and read from. That's why he's looking a little bit down like that. But let's take a look on the video.
Buonasera a tutti.
See? Start of the video and he already move around. He move up and down, move up and down. Look, he moved forward. And then now you can see he's looking down and reading. He moved forward so he can read the first few words. I tell you, his laptop is under the camera. His laptop is under the camera and he's looking down now to read from the laptop. He looked down to read the first 1 or 2 sentences from the laptop, and after he will move his body back again. I promise you 100% now he will move his body back again. 100% now he will move his body back again. He moved forward to read 1 or 2 sentences, now he will move his body back again. Look now.
Chiamo Steve Kaufmann.
See, now he moved back again, this fake asshole man. And his eyes is still half closed like that.
Man, the league. Il migliore post.
See, keep moving up and down and his eyes are half closed like that. He's just looking down and reading. But people cannot see it. Like they want me to show them that he's holding a book in his hand and reading, or that he is holding the laptop in his hand and reading, before they can use the brain and see what I'm telling them. He's not looking in the camera, he's looking under the camera. You have some laptop or something under the camera, and I don't know if you also have some paper on the right side or something on the right side also.
Para imparare. Kaufmann.
You can see keep closing his eyes, opening his eyes all the time. He do like that so people cannot see where he is looking. He keep making his eyes almost closed, then he can look down and read without you can see it. Like he can look down and read without you can see that he's looking down and reading because he makes his eyes almost closed. He's looking down and reading, but he makes his eyes almost closed so you cannot see it.
Delete.
See, now he opened his eyes. Why don't let your eyes open the whole time? Why you keep opening and closing? You keep opening and closing so you can look down and read, you fake asshole, man. See, now he move again his body a little bit up and he look down to read. He's looking down to read. It's just some fake shit, but people cannot see it. He have almost 500,000 subscribers. Almost 500,000 subscribers. And people cannot see how fake this bullshit is. He's looking down and reading. He's not looking in the camera. His eyes are looking down. If you look good at him and concentrate, you will see his eyes are looking down. They're looking under the camera. He has the laptop under the camera that he's looking under the camera and reading. See, now he moves his body forward again. He have his laptop under the camera. His laptop is under the fucking camera. His laptop is under the fucking camera. He look under the camera, looking at the laptop and just reading the whole script. He wrote a script in Italian on his laptop, and his laptop is under the camera, and he look under the camera, looking at the laptop and reading the whole script for the whole video. You can see he's looking down. Look on this fake asshole. Look on this fake asshole. His eyes are almost closed. Only very little open. Only he opened his eyes very little. Then it looks like he's looking down there on the, a little bit to the right side or something like that. It's not clear where exactly he's looking. His eyes are only very little open. He only opened his eyes very little so people cannot see where he's looking, this fake asshole. Why you don't open your eyes? Why you don't open your fucking eyes like normal people, you fucking asshole? He only opened his eyes very little so he can look and read from the script. He opened very little, then he can look down and read from the script, but people cannot see where he's looking. He only opened his eyes very little, then people cannot see that he's looking down and reading from his script, this fake shithole, man. See, you can see he's looking down. He's looking under the camera. He is looking under the fucking camera, man. Try to use your brain, people. People, use your fucking brain. He's looking under the camera. You can see he's looking lower than the camera. He's not looking in the camera. He's not looking in the camera. He's looking lower than the camera. He's looking under the camera because he has his laptop under the camera and he's just reading some Italian text on the laptop. Look at this fake polyglot. Look at the fake polyglot. He's looking under the camera because he has his laptop under the camera. He's just looking down and reading from his script. He's just looking down and reading from his script. He has his laptop under the camera and he's looking down to read from the laptop. He has his laptop under the camera and he's looking down to read the whole script from the laptop. This fake polyglot, this fake asshole. He's just some fake scammer. He's a fake polyglot, fake scammer, looking down and reading the whole script. He's looking under the camera. He's looking under the camera where he has his laptop. He's just looking under the camera where he has his laptop and looking and reading the whole script. This fake asshole, man. You can see he's looking down. He's not looking in the camera. He's looking down. He's looking fucking down. Then 500,000 subscribers believing in this bullshit. 500,000 subscribers believing in this bullshit.
Voglio parlare.
He's looking under the camera. He's looking under the camera where he has his laptop.
Sul tema, quando si può dire
Look how this asshole will shake his head down to read. Look, he shake his head down so he can look down and read, and then he move his head up again. This fake asshole, look, he will shake his head down so he can look and read. Look, he shake his head down, then he look up again. This fake asshole, man.
che si parla una lingua. Io parlo 11 lingue.
The whole time, the whole video, he's just looking down under the camera, reading from the laptop under the camera.
Ma non parlo tutte le lingue ugualmente bene. È evidente che parlo molto meglio.
Just look good at him the whole time. The whole time he's looking under the camera. He's not looking in the camera. He's looking under the camera because he has his laptop under the camera and he's just reading the whole text on the laptop and his laptop is under the camera. He's looking under the camera.
Francese, giapponese, mandarino.
See, again, he keep closing and opening his eyes, this fake asshole, man.
Anche
See, now when he open his eyes, he open a little bit and then he's just looking down under the camera. He's looking down under the camera where he have his laptop and just reading the whole script. You can see he only open his eyes very little and then he look down, same like some fucking abnormal psychopath, man. He only open his eyes very little, then he look down, same like some fucking psychopath, man. You can see his eyes are looking down, but he only open his eyes very little, then he's looking down same time. He have his laptop under the camera and he's looking down to read from his laptop under the camera. He's just some fake asshole. He have his laptop under the camera and his eyes are looking down under the camera, but he only open his eyes very little, so it's not easy to see that he's looking under the camera.
spagnolo, poi tedesco, che parlo italiano, perché non ho.
You can see he keep looking under the camera where he have his laptop. He's looking under the camera where he have his laptop and just reading the whole script.
Molte occasioni di parlare italiano.
Again, he close his eyes, open his eyes, close his eyes, open his eyes. See, you can see when he open his eyes, then he open a little bit and look down. He close his eyes, then he will open his eyes very little, and then he look down under the camera to read from the laptop. You can see he's looking now under the camera to read from the laptop. Look at him, you can see he's looking down under the camera. He's looking under the camera, he's not looking in the camera. He's looking under the camera where he have his laptop. I will zoom in so you can see that he's looking down. You can see he's looking down under the camera, this fake scammer. He's looking down under the camera where he have his laptop. He have his laptop under the camera, that's why he's looking down, this fake asshole, man. This fake scammer shit. He's looking under the camera where he have his laptop. This fake asshole, man. He's looking down under the camera where he have his laptop to read from his script on his laptop. This fake asshole, man. Just some fake shithole scammer, man. You can see he's looking under the camera because he have his laptop under the camera and he wrote some script in Italian, or someone wrote some script for him in Italian. Maybe someone he know who can speak Italian wrote a script for him in Italian and he practiced that script, how to pronounce it. Then now he's just looking under the camera. He look under the camera, looking on his laptop and reading the script. You can see he's looking under the camera. He's not looking in the camera.
Non sono mai andato alla scuola per imparare italiano. È andato alla scuola per imparare.
See, you can see he's looking down. But the whole time he's looking down, but you can see now he move his body forward so he can read better. But the whole time he's looking down and reading. Now he move little forward so he can read better. Because before he just look a little bit like that. Now he look forward so he can read more sentence, like so he can read 1 or 2 sentences like that. Look, now he look down to read. He have his laptop under the fucking camera. He have his laptop under the camera. Why I say this so many times? Because look how many subscribers he have. He have 500,000 subscribers. It means that there are 500,000 people who cannot see this. There's like 500,000 people who cannot see this bullshit that is just some fake shit. Or there are 10,000 views on this video, 10,000 people watch this video, but still he have like 500,000 people who believe in his bullshit. That's why he have like 500,000 subscribers, because there are 500,000 people believing in his bullshit. Look at him now. Look at Steve Kaufmann now. Look at him now. Where is he looking? Where is Steve Kaufmann looking now? He's not looking in the camera. He's looking under the camera. He have the laptop under the camera. He have the laptop under the camera, and he's just looking at the laptop and reading the Italian text on the laptop. He's reading the Italian text on the laptop because he cannot speak Italian. He cannot speak Italian. He's just looking and reading some Italian text on the laptop that he practiced for many hours. He practiced for many days and many hours how to pronounce and read that text that he will read for 5 minutes here in the video here. You can see that he's looking down and reading. He's looking down and reading because he have his laptop under the camera. His laptop is under the fucking camera. And he's just looking and reading the whole Italian text because he cannot speak Italian. And he do like this with every language. He's just some fake asshole. He do like this with every language. Where is the fake polyglot scammer looking? Where is the fake polyglot scammer looking? Look at him. Where is he looking, this fake scammer? Where is he looking, man? Where is he looking, this fake asshole? Where is he looking, this fake scammer? He's looking down under the camera where he have his laptop and reading from his laptop. This fake asshole. He's looking down under the camera because he have his laptop under the camera. He's looking down to read from his laptop. He's looking down to read from his laptop, this fake asshole. He's looking down to read from his laptop, this fake asshole, man. Fake scammer shit, man. Fake scammer shit. Fake polyglot scammer. Fake polyglot. Fake asshole. He's looking down to read from his laptop. He just write down a script, or someone write down a script from him in Italian. Someone write down a script for him in Italian. And he just look and read his script, this fake asshole. He's just looking down to read his script, this fake asshole, scammer shit. Just looking down to read his script, this fake asshole, man.
Italiano. Non sono mai andato alla scuola para imparare italiano.
See, he look and read, then he close his eyes now and move back again. But he's still looking down now. He make his eyes almost closed. He make his eyes just very little open. He make his eyes very little open, then he's looking down and reading.
Ma ho ascoltato molti libri, audiolibri, ho letto molti libri in italiano.
You can see his eyes almost closed. He do like this in every video. He keep opening and closing his eyes, and then his eyes almost closed. Then you cannot see that he's looking down and reading. He's looking down now and reading. He's looking under the camera, looking at the laptop and reading. But it's difficult to see because he make his eyes almost closed. So they're only very little open. Only very little open, then he's looking down and reading.
Mi piace moltissimo leggere, ascoltare la bella lingua italiana.
But I'm not sure if there's some editing also, because there's some flash in the video. Sometimes there's something like a flash like that, or like I noticed 2 or 3 times there's something like flashing in the video, some lighting like that. Seem like there's some edit or something.
Mi piace moltissimo leggere, ascoltare.
Do you see this? There was something in the video seemed like there was some flash like that, or some blurry flashy like that. But you can see he's looking down and reading. But there was something like an edit here around 112 or 113, but it's not easy to see. You will see, if you look on Steve Kaufmann, you see there's something like some white light thing like that, some flashy thing like that for a second like that. If you look good now, I'll play the video now, look good. You will see on Steve Kaufmann there's something like, there's some edit like that. You will see there's some flash, small flash like that.
Leggere, ascoltare.
Do you see it's like the picture become very little blurry like that? I think there was some edit there, but it's not clear. Also earlier there was also another one same like this earlier also. I'll play it now. Here after 4 or 5 seconds you will see his face become a little bit blurry, like there's some edit. Look here after 4 or 5 seconds.
Letto molti libri in italiano, mi piace moltissimo leggere, ascoltare.
Do you see it become a little bit blurry and there was a little bit shaking, but it was not easy to see. But still, even without the edit, you can see that he's looking down and reading. Like if you look good at him now, you can see he's looking down and reading. Edit or not edit, but I know it's edit. I know there's some edits, but they're not easy to see. There are some editing, but they're not easy to see. But even without the edits, I can still show that it's fake, because you can see that he's looking down. He's looking down, he's looking under the computer and reading. He's looking under the computer and reading. And I think the reason he edit is because maybe he pronounced some words wrong. Maybe when he read the words, he pronounced them wrong, then he have to read them one time again. That's why he makes some edit. But you can see that he's looking down and reading the whole time. Look at him, you can see he's not looking in the camera, he's looking down. He have his laptop under the camera. He made some edit here. I think he look and read for a longer time. That's why he edit. But it's not easy to see. His face become a little bit blurry, but just for less than a second like that. There will be some edit here after 10 seconds like that. I make it in slow motion here, but it's not easy to see. I will show you here after a few seconds his face will become blurry. Look now, his face will become blurry for a second here. Look here, his face become blurry, but it's not easy to see. It happened just for a second, but it's difficult to see. There was some edit there, but it's not easy to see the edit. I will show you a screenshot picture here of the edit, but it's not easy to see. Even the blurry part is not clear. But you see there's very little blurry on his face. Like his face is a little bit blurry, but it's not so easy to see. I think you can see it a little bit on his nose there. You can see it a little bit on his nose and a little bit on his chin, that there's something blurry. If you look on his nose and his chin like that, but it's not easy to see. This one, the edit is not easy to see, but you will feel that he look like his face is a little bit blurry. Like his chin there, if you look at his chin and also his nose, if you look at his nose and his chin, it's a little bit blurry, but it's not so clear. Like here inside this one, inside here, it's a little bit blurry, and also his nose here, there's something like a little bit blurry here in the middle. This place here, and this place here is a little bit blurry. And also the side of his face, there's something blurry there. This part here is also a little bit blurry. I will remove it again with the eraser. Look here under this one, you see it's a little bit blurry there. This part is a little bit blurry, and also his nose there. There's some blurry parts, but it's not easy to see. It's not so easy to see, but it's a little bit blurry. Also his shirt looks a little bit blurry. But he made some edit there, but it's not easy to see it.
La bella lingua italiana, e posso leggere senza molto difficoltà. Ci sono delle parole che non conosco, evidente, italiana, e posso leggere senza...
You can see he's looking down and reading, this fake asshole. He's looking down and reading. His laptop is under the camera. His laptop is under the camera.
Molto difficoltà.
You can see he's looking down and reading because his laptop is under the camera. He has the camera over the laptop. The laptop is under the camera.
Ci sono delle parole che non conosco.
Just looking down and reading, you fake shit, man. Just looking down and reading, you fake shithole, man.
Ho avuto difficoltà. Ci sono delle parole che non conosco.
You can see he's looking down and reading. He's not looking in the camera, he's looking down. Look, you can see he's looking down and reading. Look at him. Look good at Steve Kaufmann now. You can see he's looking down and reading. The whole video same like the whole video is doing like this. The whole video is just looking down and reading. Where are you looking, Grandpa? Grandpa, where are you looking? You're just looking down and reading. You can see that he's looking down and reading this fake shit, man. Fucking fake asshole, man. You can see he's looking down. He's looking down. He has the script under the camera. He's looking under the camera and reading. You fake asshole, man. 500,000 subscribers believing in this bullshit. You can see he's just looking down and reading this fake asshole, man. You can see he's looking down and reading. Look good at him. You can see he's looking down. He has the laptop under the camera. He has the laptop under the camera and he's just looking and reading the whole video. The whole 5-minute video, the whole 5-minute and 40-second video, this whole video, he's just looking under the camera and reading from the laptop. He's looking under the camera and reading from his laptop the whole video. You can see he's looking down.
Ascolto, ma posso ascoltare.
And there was also an edit there. You can see there was some shaking on his face like that. You can see there was some shaking in the picture. There was some edit here. Look now. Here after a few seconds you'll see his face will shake and there will come something like a white lighting like that. You look now here after a few seconds.
Evidente, anche quando ascolto, ma posso ascoltare.
I will show you the edit here in slow motion. Let's try to look here. You'll see there will come something like a white light thing on his face like that. Look at Steve Kaufmann now. There will come some shaking and some light in his face like that because there's some edit. Look on Steve Kaufmann on his face like that. Look here now on his face. Look, did you see his face is something like shaking? Almost seemed like some fucking robot. Almost seemed like some fucking robot thing like that. His face become really weird. Look now on Steve Kaufmann. I'll show it again here in slow motion. You'll see his head will shake and there will come some white light thing on his face and head like that. Look here now on Steve Kaufmann after a second like that. Look on Steve Kaufmann. His face shake like that and there's some lighting like that because there's some edit. Just some fake asshole. Look here, I took a screenshot picture of the edited part. I took a screenshot picture of the edited part. Look on the face and head of Steve Kaufmann. Look his face and his head, how he looked like some kind of robot or something from a sci-fi movie. He looked like something from some kind of sci-fi movie or something like that. Because he edited the video. He edited the video because he read from the script. He already read the whole time from his script, but maybe he need to look for longer time. He already looked down and read the whole time, the whole video, but I think because he looked down for longer time and read for longer time, that's why he edit and cut it out, because he look and read for longer time. He's totally fake, same like Benny Lewis. He's totally fake, same like Benny Lewis and Luca Lampriello and Lindy Boats. All of them are fake. All of them are fake assholes, shitholes, editing their videos and reading from a script. Just editing their videos and reading from their script. Just some fake shit people. Do you see there was some shaking on his face? Because there was an edit there. And the whole time you can see he's looking down and reading. You can see he's looking down and reading. I think he edit and cut something out when he pronounce wrong, when he read wrong or pronounce wrong, because he cannot speak Italian. He cannot speak Italian, so maybe sometime he makes some wrong pronunciation and then he will say the words again. Then after he will cut it out when he say it wrong. But you can see he's looking down and reading. You can see at him he's looking down and reading. He's not looking in the camera.
La radio su
You can see he's looking down.
diversi
edit there also. It's full of edits. I will show the edit here in slow motion. It's looks same like the last one where his face become a little bit blurry like that. It happened very fast. I will show it one more time. It will happen very fast. It's not easy to see this one. Look now on Steve Kaufmann's face. His face become a little bit blurry now. Look, do you see there was something blurry like that on his face? I will show it one last time, but it's not easy to see. Concentrate now on Steve Kaufmann's face. It will become blurry here. I'll play now. Look on his face. It will become blurry. Look now. You see it become a little bit blurry because there was some edit there, but it's not easy to see this fake asshole scammer, fake polyglot. I took some screenshot pictures here of the blurry part, but it's not so easy to see. But look on his face. You will see it looks blurry or look a little bit weird. If you look his face, it looks really weird and blurry, but it's not so clear. His edits are not so clear. Like when he makes some edits, they're not so easy to see. But if you concentrate, you will see his face is a little bit blurry around his eyes and near from his mouth and chin like that, and the side of his face like that. You will see his face looks a little bit blurry, but it's not so easy to see because he make the edits not so easy to see. But he's just some fake asshole who also edited his videos. But it's not easy to show those edits, but you need to concentrate. Concentrate on Steve Kaufmann on his face. You will see after 2-3 seconds there's some edit. You'll see on his face that there's some shaking on his face because there's an edit. Look here, I'll play the video now. Concentrate on Steve Kaufmann. After 2 or 3 seconds you'll see there's some shaking on his face because there's an edit. Look good now. Do you see there was something blurry in the picture, like something blurry in his face in the picture because there was an edit there. And you can see he's looking down to read. You can see he's looking down now to read. The whole video he's just looking down and reading.
Per esempio, ascolto delle podcast italiani, il astronauta, podcast sulla storia italiana. Sulla politica.
Yeah, you fucking asshole. So you make the same kind of video, same like you make in German, where you talk about politics. The exact same video that he made in German talking about politics. He just write down some script that he will say. You can see he's looking down and reading from his laptop. Just some fake asshole. You can see he's looking down. He's not looking in the camera. He's looking down because his laptop is under the camera. His laptop is under the camera. He's just looking down and reading. He's looking under the camera because his laptop is under the camera and he's just looking and reading the whole text.
Ma io dico questo perché io ho fatto molti video in altri lingue, non molto in italiano perché francamente non lo parlo molto bene,
Yeah. You fake shithole, man. You can see he's looking down and reading this fake asshole.
Ne ho fatto in cinese.
You can see he's looking down and reading the whole video. The whole video he's just sitting and reading. He's just sitting and reading the whole video. Then he will tell me how he can read the whole video because he put the camera over the laptop. Like the laptop is under the camera. The laptop is under the camera, then he's just looking under the camera. He's just looking under the camera. He look under the camera, looking in the laptop and reading the whole text for the whole video. You can see he's looking down. He's not looking in the camera, he's looking down. Look at him. You can see he's not looking in the camera. He's looking under the camera because he have his laptop under the camera. You can see he's looking down. He's looking down because he have his laptop under the camera. He's looking down because he have his laptop under the camera and he's just looking down and reading from his laptop. He's just looking under the camera and looking at his laptop and reading from his laptop, and he's doing that the whole video, and he do that in most of his videos. Most of his videos he just put his laptop just under the camera or a little bit on the left side or a little bit on the right side like that. Most of the videos he just put the laptop near from the camera and just looking and reading the whole script. This fake asshole, man.
Giapponese, anche in russo,
You can see he's looking down the whole time. The whole time he's looking down under the camera. He's looking down under the camera where he have his laptop. On his laptop he have some text in Italian that he's reading. Under the camera he have his laptop, and on the laptop he have some text in Italian that he's just looking and reading.
Inglese è venuto in
See, he keep moving his body up and down, moving his body up and down, and then he's just looking down and reading. This fake asshole, man. This fake polyglot scammer, he keep moving his body up and down. Then when he move his body up and down, then he will move his body a little bit down so he can look even better. Look, now he move his body more down and look more down with his eyes. He just looking down and reading. And he only open his eyes very little. So you cannot see it so good. Like if you watch from far, you cannot see it so good. Only because I zoom in, you can see his eyes are looking down. He's just looking down and reading the whole script, this fake asshole. He's looking down and reading the whole script, this fake asshole, because he cannot speak Italian. He cannot speak 20 languages, and there's a big chance that he can only speak English. There is a very big chance that he can only speak one language, English, this fake asshole. Just some fucking asshole, man.
un signore al mio channel.
You can see he's just looking down and reading this fake shithole, man. The whole video he's just looking down and reading this fake scammer, man. You can see he's looking down and reading. He have his laptop under the camera. And he's just looking and reading the whole text in Italian on his laptop. He's looking under the camera and he's looking on the laptop. He's looking on the laptop and reading the whole Italian text. You can see here it's very clear that he's looking down. He's not looking in the camera. Look at him. He's not looking in the camera, he's looking down. He's not looking in the camera, he's looking down because he have his laptop under the camera. And he's just looking down and reading from his laptop the whole video. He's looking under the camera and reading from the laptop. He's just looking down and reading the whole script. He's looking under the camera and looking on his laptop and reading the whole script for the whole video, this fake asshole.
YouTube per dire.
And there was an edit there also, but his edits are not easy to see. You will only see something blurry, like flashing blurry thing, but it's not easy to see it. I will show the edit here in slow motion. Look on Steve Kaufmann, his face will become blurry and there will come some white, like same like electricity like that. His face will become like white like that, or there just some flash like that. It happened very fast. I'll show it again. Now. It will only become very little blurry. His head will become very little blurry when he moves his head to the right side. I think now when he moves his head to the right side, now look, it will become blurry now. Look, you see it become blurry. I will show it one more time. When he moves his head to the right side, where he is now, then it become blurry. Look now on Steve Kaufmann. When his head moves to the right side, it will become blurry because there's some edit. After he moved to the right side here, look now, it will become blurry now. Look. Did you see it? Because there's some edit there. He's just some fake asshole. Just some fake scammer. Look here how blurry it is. Look here, I took a screenshot picture of the blurry part. Because he edited his video. Because he cannot speak Italian. That's why he edited his video. And he do like that in all the languages. He's just some fake asshole. There is no difference between him and Benny Lewis. The only difference is that he edit better and make it look more convincing. He will pretend that he learned a language for a long time, so people will think that it's true. He will pretend that he's learning every language for a long time and say that he have been learning every language for a long time, so people will think that it's real and that he can speak those languages. But there's no difference between him and Benny Lewis or Luca Lampriello or Lindy Bose or Ikena or any of those polyglot YouTubers. All of them are fake liars and scammers. All of them edit their videos and reading from a script. All of them are editing their videos and reading from a script. All polyglot YouTubers are fake. All of them are fake and editing their videos and reading from a script. Here after 4 seconds or something you will see there comes something like a blurry and also something like Almost same like when there's some electricity like that, something like a white thing like that, same like electricity like that, or blurry like that. Look here after 2-3 seconds. You can see he's looking down and reading. You can see he's looking down and reading. After 2 or 3 seconds, look on his face, you will see there will come something blurry and something like flash like that because there's an edit. Look now.
Channel and YouTube per dire.
You see there was some shaking there in the picture because there was an edit. And he's just looking down and reading. You can see he's looking down the whole time and reading. You can see he's looking down and reading the whole video. The whole video is looking down and reading. He's just some fake asshole. You can see he's looking down and reading the whole time. The whole time he's looking down and reading. And then people believe in this bullshit. People believe in him and say that he's a real polyglot. People believe in him and say that he's a real polyglot, but you can see the whole video is looking down and reading. The whole video is looking down and reading. Look at him. You can see he's not looking in the camera. He's not looking in the camera. He's looking down. He's looking down. He's not looking in the camera. He's not looking in the camera. He's looking down because he have his laptop under the camera. He have his laptop under the camera. He's looking under the camera. He's looking down on his laptop and reading the whole script from his laptop. He's looking down under the camera. He's looking at his laptop. He's looking at his laptop and reading the whole script. That's why he's looking down. He's just looking down and reading the whole script from his laptop, the whole video.
Video 3-4 anni fa in italiano. Ho detto che parlava.
You can see he's looking down and reading this fake asshole, man.
10 lingue perché dopo questo.
You can see he's just looking down and reading the whole video.
Questo ho imparato il russo, dunque dico adesso che parlo 11 lingue. Questo signore ha detto
Edit. There's some edit there, but they're not easy to see. I will show you the edit here in slow motion, but the edit is not easy to see. It will happen very fast, just in a second like that. It's when he moves his head to the right side. Here after a few seconds, I show it in slow motion. He will move his head to the right side. Then suddenly there will be some shaking and some flash on his face like that. Here after a little. Just wait a moment here. When he moves his head to the right side, then there will be some edit. Here after a few seconds now, look. Here after a second, he will move his head to the right side. Look here, he moves his head and body to the right side. Look his face now. Do you see there was something blurry on his face? Because there was some edit there. He edited the video because he look and read from his script. He look and read from his script, that's why he edited his video. I will show it again here in slow motion. But it will only happen for like a second. It's not easy to see it. Here after a little, he will move his head to the right side. When he moves his head and body to the right side, then you will notice on his face there's something blurry or something like electricity, white thing on his face. Just concentrate good here after a few seconds. Look when he moves his body to the right side. You will see it when he moves his body to the right side here after a little. Look now, he will move his body to the right side. Look on his face. Look on his face now. Look. Did you see the blurry part on his face? Because there's some edit there. He edited the video because he look and read from his script, this fake asshole. I took a screenshot picture here of the blurry part where he edited the video. Look on the face of Steve Kaufmann, especially there on his chin. Especially on his chin like that. You will see there on his face, on the especially the lower part of his face like that. But his whole face like that, it looks a little bit blurry. You will see his face looks blurry because there was some edit. This is a screenshot picture of his face because there was some edit there. He edited his video because he look and read from his script. There's some edit here. There's some edit here after a few seconds, but it's not easy to see. But you will notice there's some shaking in the picture and some lighting like that. Look good here after 3-4 seconds. Look here now, I play the video.
Adesso che parlo 11 lingue. Questo signore ha detto.
Do you see his face? There was something blurry shaking in his face like that. Here after 4-5 seconds, look on his shin, on his right shin, on the right side there, on his shin, you see it will become a little bit blurry, shaking like that here after a few seconds on his face. Look here now.
Dunque dico, adesso che parlo 11 lingue. Questo signore ha detto 10 lingue e...
No, wait, I think it was a little bit earlier here, maybe.
Dopo questo ho imparato il russo, dunque dico, adesso che parlo 11 lingue. Questo signore ha detto 10 lingue è una parola grossa, il tuo italiano è innaturale. Dopo questo ho imparato il russo, dunque dico, adesso che parlo 11 lingue. Questo signore ha detto...
You'll see here there was some edit here around 244, 245. Here after 2-3 seconds you'll see there will come some shaking in his face, on his shin. You'll see there come a little bit shaking. If you look good, try to look good here after 2-3 seconds. Look on his face, especially on his lower face, on his shin like that. Look now.
Adesso che parlo 11 lingue. Questo signore ha detto...
You see there was a little bit shaking in his face because there was some edit there, but it's not easy to see. He makes some good editing, so it's not easy to see the edits. Look now, he looked to the side also, this fake asshole.
10 lingue è una parola grossa, il tuo italiano è...
I think he moved the computer. I think when he edited, he moved the computer to the side there. Maybe that's why he edited. I think that's why he edited. Then he moved the computer to the side. I think he moved the computer there to the left side now. Before the computer was lower there in front of him under the camera. Now he moved the computer to the left side, I think, or maybe he has some other paper or some book or something there.
Naturale, con molti errori grammaticali e basato.
See, you can see he's just looking and reading. I think that's why he edited. That's why he edited there around 2 minutes and 46 seconds. He edited because he moved the computer to the side. I think he edited, I think he moved the computer to the side, and after he cut it out when he moved the computer to the side. Because now it looks like you have the computer there on the left side now. And also it looks like he's sitting a little bit different. Like the background is a little bit different. Like it's still the same background, but it's like he's sitting at a different place. Like, wait, I'll try to go back.
Adesso che parlo.
The edit is here after 1 or 2 seconds here.
11 lingue.
I want to see if there's something different here. I think the edit is here. Let's see if something will change.
Questo signore ha detto 10 lingue è una parola grossa.
He's still sitting at the same place, but I think when he edited, he moved the computer to the left side. I think when he edited, he moved the computer to the left side there.
Il tuo italiano è innaturale, con molti errori grammaticali e basato su frasi, vocaboli elementari.
You can see he's just looking to the side and reading. He's just looking to the side and reading. I think he put the computer there on the left side now. I think before the laptop was under the camera. I think before the laptop was under the camera, and then when he made that edit around 245 seconds or 246 seconds, around 2 minutes and 46 seconds, when he made an edit, I think he moved the computer to the left side there. That's why now he looked to the left side. He looked to the left side and reading from the computer now.
Gravite intorno al livello A2. Okay.
But I'm not sure if you move the computer or if you have some other paper there on the left side. We'll see if you keep looking down or no.
Io non so cos'è il livello A2 e non mi importa.
I think there was another edit there, I'm not sure.
A2. Okay. Io non so cos'è il livello A2 e non mi importa.
There was an edit there, but it's not clear. There was a little bit shaking on his face, but it's difficult to show those edits. It's difficult to show those edits. You need to notice them by yourself. You need to notice by yourself because I cannot show those edits. You will see here after 2 or 3 seconds, you will see a little bit shaking in the picture because there's an edit. I'll play the video now after 2 or 3 seconds After 2-3 seconds, if you notice a little bit shaking, it's because there's an edit.
Non so cosa è il livello A2 e non mi importa.
Did you notice his face shake a little bit in his face? Because there was an edit. If you cannot see it, keep repeating it many times. Maybe you will notice it, but his face shake a little bit because there was an edit. And now it looks like he looked down to read again. So I don't know on the left side if he had the computer there or if he was looking at something else. But maybe now when he made the edit, he put the computer back here again. Maybe now when he made this edit, he put the computer back here in the middle again.
Per nulla. Per me l'italiano e tutte le lingue per me sono...
He's just looking down and reading. You can see he's looking down and reading.
Per comunicare e per avere piacere.
You can see he's looking down and reading the whole video, just looking down and reading. And why I keep showing the whole video? Because I don't need to show the whole video because I already showed that he's fake. But I choose to do it since so many people believe in him, since there are like 500,000 people subscribed to him and many people say that he's real. So I choose to show the whole video. Even I don't need to show the whole video because I have already showed that he's just looking and reading the whole time. But of course there are some people who still don't believe it. Even I show it now, there's still some low intelligent people who will tell me no, he's not reading, he's just looking normally, blah blah blah, like that. But if people use their brain, they can see that he's looking down and reading. You can see he's looking down there to the side and reading. He's looking a little bit to the left side, looking down now and reading, and the whole video same like this.
Con la lingua per capire, per scoprire altre culture.
He's just looking down under the camera where he has his laptop.
Per poter viaggiare nel paese.
You can see he's looking down. He's looking under the camera. He's looking under the camera where he has his laptop. He's looking under the camera where he has his laptop and just reading the whole text. Look at him. You can see he's looking down under the camera. He's looking under the camera where he has his laptop and reading from the laptop. He's looking down to his laptop and reading from his laptop. You can see he's looking down. He's not looking in the camera. If he's looking in the camera, you will feel that there's some eye contact. He's looking to the front. He's not looking to the front in the camera. He's looking down. He's looking down under the camera and looking and reading from his laptop. He's looking down to read from his laptop and just reading the Italian script on his laptop. He's just reading the Italian script on his laptop. Someone who can speak Italian wrote down some Italian script for him that he's just looking and reading the whole video. The whole video he's just looking down and reading from his laptop the Italian script because he cannot speak Italian, he cannot speak 20 languages, he's just some fake scammer.
Quando io sono stato in Italia con la mia moglie non ho avuto nessun problema a capire la gente, gli italiani.
You can see he's looking down the whole time. He's looking down the whole time and reading.
Ho parlato molto con tutti le gente che ho incontrato. Ho parlato molto con
See, he moved forward so he can come more near to read better. See, he moved more near so he can look better. When he come more near, then he can read more words, then it's easier to read. Just some fake shithole, just keep reading the whole text. You can see he's looking down and reading this fake asshole. Look at him. You can see he's looking down and reading this fake asshole. This fake polyglot. He's just looking down and reading. He keep moving his body forward and back. He keep moving his body forward and back so he can look down and read. You can see he's looking down and reading this fake asshole. Look where is his eyes looking. His eyes are looking down, this fake asshole, this fake polyglot. This fake polyglot who say he can speak 20 languages. He say he can speak 20 languages and then he's just looking down and reading from a script. He's just looking down and reading from a script and then he say that he can speak 20 languages. He's just reading from a script, this fake asshole, this fake shit polyglot, fake asshole man.
Dunque, io parlo con molte errori, è evidente che può misturare con spagnolo, anche adesso che sto studiando il russo,
Just some fake shithole man.
a volte volevo dire da, не знаю, по-русски, да?
Look at this fake asshole, how he keeps shaking his head so he can look down and read. Look, he keeps shaking his head around so people not notice that he look down and read. Look at his head and his face and his eyes. He keeps shaking his head around so he can look down and read. Look, he shake, then he look down and read. He look down and read, then he shake his head back again. This fake asshole. Look, he shake his head around so he can look and read. This fake shit polyglot man. He do like this so he can look and read. And I was showing it in slow motion. I show it in slow motion, that's why you can see it. In normal speed, it will happen too fast. I will show it one more time here in slow motion, because in normal speed, you will not notice it. Or you can see it, but it's not so easy. Here, I play it in slow motion. Look, he come near from the camera, then he shake right, left, like that. He shake his head right, left, so he can look and read same time. This fake asshole. I show it in slow motion so you can see it. You could only see it because I was playing it in a slow motion. I show it 2 times before in slow motion, but if it was in normal speed, then you will not notice it because he shake his head very fast. It's only because I played in slow motion, that's why you could see that he was looking down and reading like that, and he keeps shaking from the right to left, right, left like that. But when it was in normal speed, then his head just shake very fast, right, left, and you will not notice it. You only notice where he was looking because I was playing it in slow motion. He do it like that so people will not notice this fake asshole. You can see, keep looking down and reading this fake shithole man. The whole video is just looking down and reading the whole script. You can see he's looking down and reading the whole script.
Una mistura, ma la questione è se dobbiamo
just looking down and reading the whole script, you fake shit man.
Aspettare fino a che possiamo parlare perfettamente il
just looking down and reading, you fake asshole man.
La lingua. Non possiamo dire quasi mai che parliamo la lingua. Dire quasi mai che parliamo la lingua. Dunque,
there was an edit there around 4:34, but I cannot show those edits because they're not easy to see. Those edits I cannot show them. You have to notice by yourself. Those edits you make in these videos you have to notice by yourself because they're not easy to show. After 2 or 3 seconds, around 4:34 or something like that, there's an edit. Here after 2-3 seconds there's an edit. I will play the video, then concentrate on him. Try to notice there will be a little bit shaking here after 2 or 3 seconds. Just look good after 2 or 3 seconds, you'll see a little bit shaking because there's an edit.
Quasi mai che parliamo la lingua. Dunque,
you see there was some flashy thing and some blurry thing on his face, on his head. And you can see he's looking down and reading. You can see he's looking down and reading. The whole video like this, he's just looking down and reading. I will play the video here in slow motion to show you the edit, but it's not easy to see. When he moves his head down and then he moves back again, it becomes blurry. Look now, his head will become blurry now. His face, look here on his face. Look, his face now become blurry here after a second when he move. Look, did you see there was something blurry there? But it's not easy to see. I will show it one more time. then try to concentrate, but it's not easy to see. When he moves his head down, then after a second like that, when he wants to move his head up again, there's some edit. Look here now, there will come some edit here on his face now. Look, there will come something blurry. His face will become blurry now. Look good on his face. Do you see there was something blurry? Because there was an edit there, but it's not easy to see this edit. I took a screenshot picture here of the blurry part, but it's not so easy to see. I think you can see it a little bit on his glasses, on his face, and also on the glasses and his eyes like that. I think you can see on his face and glasses and eyes, it looks like there's something blurry like that if you look on his glasses and his face like that. But it's not so clear, but it's a little bit blurry because that's the part where the edit is. He edited the video because he is just some fake polyglot, some fake shit scammer.
Per me, ho la possibilità
Just looking down and reading, you fake asshole.
di comunicare, di capire. Posso fare amici in italiano, posso
Just looking down and reading the whole time, you fake asshole, man.
italiano.
Just looking down and reading, you fake shithole, man.
Posso
Just looking down and reading, you fake shit, man.
scoprire tutte le
Why you move your head? Why move your head down, you fake shithole? So you can look again.
cose meravigliose che c'è nella letteratura italiana. Credo che posso dire che parlo italiano, ma
Closing his eyes, opening his eyes the whole time, just some shit, man.
voglio
See, now he opened his eyes, then he looked down. He will close his eyes, then he open his eyes, then he's just looking down to read.
sapere
You can see he's looking down and reading this fake scammer. The whole video he's just looking down and reading because he have his laptop there under the camera. He have his laptop under the camera and just looking down and reading. Kenny, fucking fake asshole, man. Look, he just looking and reading. The whole video is looking down and reading, and 500,000 people believing in this clown. 500,000 subscribers believing in this fucking clown, man. He's just looking under the camera where he have his laptop.
che ne pensa lei?
Look how he shake his head here so he can look down and read. He will shake his head and look down. Look here. He look down while he shake his head so he can look down and read this fake asshole, man. Look, he shake down and read. Fake polyglot, fake shithole, man. He's just looking under the camera where he have his laptop.
A che punto possiamo dire che parliamo una lingua?
There's some edit here. I'll play it in slow motion. I'll play here in slow motion. Here after a few seconds you will see there's some edit, but I show it in slow motion here. Look at Steve Kaufmann on his face. On his face, look, there will come some color or some blurry thing on his face now. Look, do you see there was some shaking? There was some shaking and some colors on his face because there was some edit. I will show it one more time here in slow motion again. I will show it again here in slow motion. Try to look on Steve Kaufmann. I think when he moves his body down and up or up and down like that, then there will come some edit. Because I think he looked down to read for a longer time and then he edit and cut it out. Look here, you can see now, look, there was some shaking and something blurry on his face. I will also show some screenshot pictures so you can see the blurry part. Look, this fake scammer. Look, this fake scammer, he edited his video. You can see here how blurry his face is because there was an edit there. Look, his face is very blurry and there's some black things on his face and some colors on his face. Look on his face, there's some black colors, black things, some things on his face. Look over his glasses there. Also, you can see his eye 2 times. Look, you can see this eye 2 times. You can see his left eye 2 times because there was an edit there. Look, his left eye 2 times and something black over his eye. And also here there's something black over the eye because there was an edit there. Also here around his ears there's something colors, black colors like that on his face here because there's some edit there. He edited the video, this fake asshole, because he's a fake scammer, he's a fake polyglot. He edited because he cannot speak Italian. He edited the video because he cannot speak Italian, and this video, there are so many edits in this video, and the whole video he's just looking down and reading from his laptop. The whole video is looking down and reading from his laptop, and there's so many edits in this video. He's just some fake polyglot, fake asshole, man.
Dobbiamo essere
You're just looking down and reading, you fake shithole, man. Just looking down and reading the whole time. The whole video just looking down and reading.
dobbiamo essere
Just looking and reading.
a livello no A2, ma c'è
There was an edit there. There was an edit there around 5:15 or something here. You see that there's something shaking on his head and there's something blurry and flashing like that.
essere a livello no A2, ma c'è uno
Do you see that when he moved his head to the side there was something flashing? I will show you the edit here in slow motion. When he looked to the left side there will come something blurry like that. Look here, when he looked to the left side now. Look now, his face will become blurry now after a second. Look, do you see there was something like a flash in his face? There was something like a flashing in his face like that because he edited the video. I'll show it one more time in slow motion, one more time. When he looked to the left side, then suddenly his face will make some lighting like that in his face. Look now, do you see there was something like a lighting because he edited the video, this fake asshole, man, this fake shit scammer. Look here, I took a screenshot picture of the blurry part. You can see how blurry his face is. He looked to the left side to read something, and I think he looked for a longer time, but then he edited and cut it out. I think he was looking to the left side for a long time and reading something, and then he edited and cut it out. You can see his face, there's a lot of colors on his face like that. Look on his face, you can see there's a lot of colors. Also his hair looks like his hair become like yellow color. His hair and his face become yellow. You can see on his nose and his face like that it becomes something like yellow color. You can see it become very yellow color on his face and his nose like that because he made some edit there, this fake asshole. You can see how much colors like yellow color on his face and his hair and his nose and his mouth. There's something like a yellow color like that because there was some edit there, this fake asshole. He edited his video because he look and read from his script. He look and read for a longer time, but the whole video is reading from the script. The whole video is reading from the script, but I think because he looked for a long time, that's why he edited and cut it out. I think he was looking for a long time, that's why he edited and cut it out, this fake asshole, man. Look now, when he moves his head to the left side, the same time he moves his head to the left side, you'll see there will become something flashy and blurry on his head and shaking. Look good now. The same time he will look to the left side, you will notice there's some edit there, become flashing like that and blurry. Look good now. I will play the video now. Look good at him. When he look to the left side, there will be an edit.
livello no A2, ma c'è uno.
Do you notice there was something like a lighting in his face, like there was something blurry there?
Per poter dire che parliamo la lingua. Questa è la questione.
Just looking down and reading, you fake shit, man. Looking down and reading from your script.
Grazie.
Yeah, you're just looking down and reading from your script, you fake asshole, man.
Bueno. Questa è la questione.
Looking down and reading from your script, the whole video. Looking down and reading from the script, the whole video, you fake shit, man. Just looking down and reading.
Grazie.
Just looking down and reading from your laptop that is under the camera. Your laptop under the camera, looking down and reading the whole video.
Grazie.
Look, it looks a little bit blurry, his face. It looks like it's a little bit blurry. I think there was some edit there. You can see his face looks a little bit blurry or something like that. I think there's some edit there. You can see he's looking down and reading. You can see he's looking down and reading. The whole video he's just looking down and reading, and people believe in this bullshit. People believe in this bullshit, and you can see he's just looking down and reading the whole video.
Bueno.
Yeah, bueno, asshole. You can see he's just looking down and reading. The whole video he's looking down and reading. The whole video he's looking down and reading. His laptop is under the camera. His laptop is under the camera and he's just looking and reading Italian text the whole video. You can see he's looking down and reading, and he do that the whole video, and the video is full of edits. He's just looking down and reading from his laptop, and the video is full of edits. He's looking down to read from his laptop, and the video is full of edits. He's just some fake asshole, fake polyglot, scammer, liar. Just looking down to read the whole video, and his video is full of edits.
Adios. Sayonara. Bueno.
Yeah, fucking fake asshole, man. Just looking down and reading the whole video. The whole video is looking down and reading, and people believe in this bullshit. People believe in this bullshit, and he's just looking down and reading from his script.
Adios.
The whole video is looking down and reading. Now he's looking down to read how to say goodbye in different language or something like that. Look.
Sayonara.
Yeah. You're just looking there and reading your sayonara and your goodbye in every language. Adios, sayonara, whatever. You're just looking down and reading. You have your laptop there and you're just looking and reading, you fake asshole, man. You can see he's totally looking down and reading, this fake asshole. Look at him. He's looking under the camera. He's looking under the camera and reading from his laptop. He's looking under the camera and reading from his laptop. But 500,000 subscribers believe in this clown. 500,000 subscribers believe in this clown. But he's just looking down and reading. He have his laptop under the camera. He have his laptop under the camera and he's just looking on his laptop and reading the whole video. The whole video he's just looking down and reading from his laptop, and 500,000 subscribers believing in this bullshit, man. And he keep closing and opening his eyes so you cannot see where he's looking. But he's looking down. You can see, look at him now, you can see he's looking down. Look at him now, he's looking down and reading because he cannot speak Italian. He's just some fake asshole.
Yeah.
So, did you enjoy reading the whole script from your laptop under the camera? Your laptop under the camera. Did you enjoy reading the whole script? You fake asshole, man. Are you looking good and reading good? Your whole video, you're looking and reading good? Looking down and reading? Just looking down and reading the whole video. And people believe in this bullshit. A fucking fake shithole, man. Fucking fake asshole, man. Just looking down and reading the whole video. Look, you can see he's looking down. Last second here in the video, and you can see he's looking down. The whole video is looking down. So, is it good looking under the camera where you have your laptop? Looking under the camera where you have your laptop and just looking and reading the whole script? You're fooling 500,000 subscribers who believe in your bullshit. 500,000 subscribers believing in your bullshit, but you cannot fool me. 500,000 of clowns, subscribers believing in your bullshit, but you cannot fool me. You fucking clown, man. Look, you can see he's looking down and reading. He's looking down and reading. His laptop is under the camera. His laptop is under the camera. He look under the camera where he have his laptop and he's just looking and reading the whole video.
Grazie.
Det forkerte sted at spare.
Just some fake asshole, man. Just some fake asshole. All his videos, just some fake shit. All his videos, just some fake shit. And the next video, I'll just take a fast look because I think it's the same one like the one in... I think it's the same one like the one in German. The next one, I think it's the same one like the one in German where he speak with Luca Lampriello, but they're only making some call like that and you cannot see them. Let's take a fast look on the next video here.
Ok. Buonasera Luca, come stai?
See, same like the one in German. Same like the one in German. Because both of them are fake and cannot speak Italian. Luca was raised in a unilingual Italian-speaking environment. Yeah, fuck you, man. And yet is a remarkable polyglot. Fuck you, man. Here we discuss our approaches to language learning in Italian. In Italian, and then you cannot see them. And then again, he put his link to LinkQ. His link there to his LinkQ app and to his website. And look, they're speaking here for 5 minutes. 2 people speaking for 5 minutes. 2 people speaking for 5 minutes and you cannot see them. They only put a picture. They put a picture and then they'll just look and read from their script. They put a picture, the whole video, and then they'll just read from their script because you cannot see them, so you cannot see when they're reading from the script. You cannot see them, then they're just reading from a script, and then you cannot see that they're reading from a script because they only put a picture, they don't put a video.
Ciao Steve, sto bene, grazie.
Sì.
Come va?
Va bene, va bene. Io non parlo molto bene l'italiano, come sai, però,
Luca Lampriello, who is from USA. Luca Lampriello from USA pretending to be from Italy. Luca Lampriello from USA pretending to be from Italy. And then when he make a video here in Italian, then you cannot see him. He make a video in Italian, only speaking for 5 minutes, 2 person. Each one of them speaking for 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes. And then you cannot see him and they're just reading from a script. That's your fake polyglot. Both of them are fake. Both of them are fake shitholes.
I get all confused now with Portuguese. La novella di Alberto Moravia e ho letto anche libri di Alberto Moravia.
Yeah, Steve Kaufmann, you fake shithole. So now you're just reading from your script. Now you're just reading from your script because people cannot see you. Now people cannot see you in the video. People cannot see you in the video, only a picture, then you're just reading from the script.
Gli indifferenti, tutti questi. Ma lo parlo molto male,
certo.
molto male. Sì.
Lo parli bene, no?
No.
Ma no, non è vero, non è vero. Lo parli in maniera molto chiara. La cosa importante è sempre parlare molto.
And Luca Lampriello also reading from the script because you cannot see him. Luca Lampriello reading from a script now because you cannot see him. They're just some fake assholes.
Chiare, anche se fai degli errori, non importa, ma l'importante è parlarlo in maniera chiara e sapere sempre dire cosa si vuole.
Sì. Tutte persone con...
Tutti la frutti, fucking assholes, man. You're just reading from a script. That's why you put a picture. You only put a picture, don't show yourself, and then you're just reading from a script.
Il sistema di insegnanza. La possibilità di tutte queste cose vanno...
Se riusciamo a cambiare la mentalità del...
La bella italiano, papaiano, fasciano, bla bla, fucking assholes, man.
Utile che potremmo usare, ma non la usiamo perché non sappiamo come usarla. Questo è il problema principale, secondo me.
Sì. Ma speriamo.
Speriamo.
Yeah, fuck you, both of you assholes, man. Just some fake video where they put a picture and then only some voice recording. They put a picture, only some voice recording, you cannot see them. Then they're just reading from a script. You cannot see them, they're just reading from a script. So that's it, only one more video. Let's go to the next video and see the next video, how fake the next video is. Let's take a fast look on the next video also and see how fake the next video is. Subscribe to my channel now. Remember, subscribe to my channel. See you. اشترك في القناة دلوقتي. افتكر اشترك في القناة. أشوفك. السلامة. Husk at abonnere på min kanal nu. Husk at abonnere. Vi ses. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne maintenant. Abonnez-vous. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne.